It looks like the Solana sell-off has begun. There's some further damning news with regards to Alameda Research, FTX, and Solana, which decreases the confidence in the underlying token. So today we're going to look at some fundamentals. We're going to look at the technical position. I'm also going to show you how I've shorted Solana and I'm already risk-free so you can make money as the market moves down. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let's dive in first with the news and the update of some of the more shaky stuff that we're seeing. Some of the news regarding Solana. So here, I've just highlighted it. New troubling fact about Solana revealed, but how will it affect Solana's price? So this was yesterday. If I just scroll down, I've highlighted some key points. One is, according to Solana Compass, almost 50 million Solana tokens are still in possession of the infamous crypto trading firm Alameda Research, which are behind FTX. Here, it represents like 65.1% of the Solana locked in the staking. Now, keep in mind, it's locked. So they're saying that it's unlikely to get into circulating supply, but their total tokens represent almost 10% of the supply of Solana, which is not great. So the association is not great, which is leading to low confidence. But what does that mean from a technical position? Well, when we're looking at Solana's price, we've had a massive drop, right? It's gone from, what was it? It was around $50 only a few months ago. You know, what was it? September, August? It was $50. And now it's around $10. From a technical position, what we seem to be having is a big sell-off. So this, referring to as a wave 2, a massive sell-off. This over here looks like a correction. And what typically happens after a correction is a continuation of the former trend. So what does that indicate? Well, the reason we're shorting Solana right now is likely, highly probable, that we're going to test this low over here. And if it breaks, we're probably going to get down to this range over here between $8 and $5, $5 to $8, which is, looking at the news and the sell pressure, it's highly likely. So what I'm going to show you is how I'm shorting Solana so you can make money on the way down. And by the way, if you want access to this chart, because we're going to keep it updated with the pattern position, you can now actually download it for free. It's in the description link below. You'll get the view only. You can upload it into your own trading view. A few different charts, but the Solana one will be up to date. I'll make sure I save it straight after this particular video. So what I'm going to show you now is how am I shorting Solana and how you can make money on the way down. So when you think the market is going to go down, it's called short selling, where you actually buy high and sell low. Sorry, sell high and buy low. It's shorting the market. And what we saw over with Solana, we said this the other day, is if the price goes below this low with confidence, we can have a stop loss above here and short the market. So we're already short in this position. And what I ask myself when I'm managing my position is, what should the market not do if it's going to continue to the downside? Well, it shouldn't overlap back into this range. If the sell pressure is that strong, this shouldn't overlap into this range over here. And for that reason, I've moved my stop loss to the entry point. And what that does is a high-level risk management strategy where it's basically saying if for some reason the market takes off, we're risk-free and we break even. But the probability is that we're going to see a follow-through to the downside. And if we get that follow-through and to the downside, and this is where we expect Solana to go below $10, we'll make some fantastic profits as this is going through a difficult time. And that's just the nature of this particular game. And by the way, if you want to learn how to read the markets from pattern, price, buying and selling, how to have entry exit strategies, you can now take advantage. We've got a few hours. If you're seeing this in time, it's Cyber Monday. We've got 50% off, under £100 for 5 of my courses. That's right. You get lifetime access. So what you're going to get is Elliott Wave, how to read the psychology of the market, price ratios, how to really understand the nuances between buying and selling behavior. You get an invite to my private Telegram group. It's phenomenal, which includes weekend workshops. Got Fibonacci time. No one knows about Fibonacci time. I spent over a decade learning this stuff, and I've simplified it for you so you can see rhythm cycles. But really, the entry to exit strategies, how to enter the market with high probability, how to exit, locking profits in a certain way. Trading futures, which is basically how to short the market. So you know how to buy the underlying asset, but do you know how to make the money as the market moves down? So this covers that in a lot of depth. I give you my trading plan. It's around $4,000 worth of value. Make sure you use the promo code of BF2022 and you'll get a further 50% off. Be like under £100 and you get everything. So take advantage of that. So I've got a challenge for you. before we move on, is there anything else I want to cover here? No, it's looking healthy. We're short on this already, risk free. So it's one of the beautiful things when you got elite level risk management, capital preservation, is getting risk free, but in a logical, non emotional way. Is very, very powerful. And the fact that we've got this follow through, and we said this the other day, right? This follow through that's quite aggressive to the downside. And if we get a further follow through, there might be some further compounding opportunities as well on the short side. But it's likely if we break, like if I just zoom in over here, it's really this low. It's this low over here. If we break this low, which is sitting at around just over $10, it's around $11. If I just create it like this, it's around, yeah, $10.94, thereabouts. If we break that with confidence, it's not going to be good for Solana short term. Short term is not good. But long term, I think it's going to recover. So, this is short term trend. If we get this, it'll probably struggle around here. But if it breaks, then the next zone is down here. Like you're talking about $9, $8, and possibly even $5. So just be on high alert for that, because the news is not positive and it's speculation here. Speculation. And when there's a lot of fear, people panic sell. Capitulation, if it breaks this low, it's pretty much inevitable that it's going to move to the downside. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I have a challenge for you. See if you can do this challenge. I like to say trading is simple, but not easy. It's like this challenge. It's going to be difficult, but once you know how it's done, it's easy. Right, this is the challenge. You do this, and then the challenge is, can you do that? We had a party over the weekend, or family came over, and I learned this recently, and I was showing everyone, and everyone's having a nightmare doing this. So there's the challenge. This is like trading. It looks very simple, right? But when you go over to do it, it's not so simple. So everything in life is difficult before it's easy. So if you manage to do it, let me know in the comments below. Can you get it A-OK? And then the salute, right? It is harder than it looks, right? So check it out, try it out as well. Take advantage of the Cyber Monday. Everything in life is difficult before it's easy. But once you understand that the markets are driven by fear and greed, and we can read the crowd psychology through pattern positions, price ratios, momentum positions, and I cover all of that in the training. You get the 5 courses in one, 50% off, under £100, lifetime access. It's a no-brainer. It's the best thing we've ever done. And I'm telling you, you'll get massive value from it. But it also gives you an invite into my private community where we do some very cool things on the back end.